Since we're about to go into the third map now, we could definitely do Valoranto and Valadoodle once we get into a fourth map. Yo, Anshaw, thank you so much for the raid, my friend. Hopefully you had some good rank games today.
EDG was just sending it on their X6, and the T1 anchors were feasting.
Yeah, they certainly were. I mean, Meteor, the last time we played this map, I think against DRX, he was dumb. I mean, just
I was expecting a 3-2, but I needed EDG to win Haven, to be honest, chat. I think this is going to go to a 3-1.
It's going to be nice.
The question on everyone's mind is this,
I don't think EDG is going to beat T1 on split with the form that T1's been showing this game so far.
Thank you, GB in the desk. I mean, I didn't expect to be considering this already. Coming into Fracture with T1, 2 maps in hand. This feels unbelievable. But surely for EDG, there is a chance here. Or do you think T1 just have too much behind him now?
T1 just seem like they've got everything going, right?
I had EDG winning 3-2 in the series, but I don't know if they're gonna be able to reverse this. If they somehow win split against T1, they have a strong chance on Pearl.
If they are to get back into this series, it is going to start here. What looked like one of their stronger maps.
Easy win from Fade to Cypher to now Teho, and then we'll play Yoru in the last 2 maps if it goes to the last 2 maps. Such good flexibility from Izu in this roster. You're up 57 RR? Let's go, dude. Dude, I haven't had any Valorant games in a long time. Big entries. Big trades coming out here for EDG.
Make the most of it. That's 4 alive. That's got to be a plant.
I need to get some ranked games in at some point for sure. No, I definitely want to get my my stacks back in, but trying to watch Party Bangkok and trying to get some games in and balancing taking a kid to daycare and have it a day or something like that is tough.
In my mind, though, the spacing was a little bit better. If they traded a little bit more effectively, this little crunch coming through sand gets a bit more daily, but just a little bit of spacing in between. Gives EDG the chance to actually shut down these kills.
EDG had some cool ideas though, right? Kong going up the rope and out onto Rafter trying to look over the smoke. Not something you see every day.
T1, yeah.
Gotta be really creative on your entry pathing. On this map to view side anchors, T1 just gonna face up 2 players, snag an orb.
What a shot by Sylvan. Boy, that was sick.
Yeah, that's kind of nuts, but I guess he gets an orb either way to an extent. But for now,
wait, where does that aftershock go?
Stability for EDG.
Was he trying to get it on this to break this, and he just shot it in the back there? That's fucking funny.
And then somehow T1 just like proved me wrong, which is fair enough. But as it stands, EDG have site control now on both fronts.
Is there already 5 days left of ranked?
Good idea of what's coming their way.
Dude, I gotta play more ranked. I feel like I haven't played any Valorant at all.
It's really T1 just showing on the eco round. Trying to orb max.
It ends March 5th, dude. I got to get my ranks games in.
Set up on a round like this.
Maybe we'll have to do that today.
And try and play some exits. When you look at it, EDG have 3 rifles, so 2 kills here would be massive. 1 more, and T1 have done real damage.
So we're going to play a couple of games after not playing Valorant in like a month. We'll see how it goes. We'll see how it goes. We'll try to get our diamond back before the end of the act. Because I don't know how much rank I'm going to play until March 5th.
Stacks is making this cost a fortune. EDG.
I don't know how much ranked. Oh, I don't know how much rank. I don't know how much rank I'm gonna play next week because we were able to get early access to the new agent, which will be announced tomorrow. So I'm gonna probably be playing some pickup games around that, just to test out the agent, and maybe trying to do some content around. Not maybe. I will have to. I will do some content around the new agent as well for my YouTube.
Right at the start, they'll sort of coin flip around, sort of try and get a read on where you're going to be hitting early, and go for an aggro piece. But T1 likes to do a lot more mid-round aggression.
It was a terrible bonus run now for EDG.
Kong looks singular in approach, doesn't he? Focus.
Big stun, but it stuns Concon as well. He calls the info that he's at the top. Off angle by Buzz. Too good.
T1, first one looking pretty secure on that.
I like the way Buzz was repositioning on top site there. dodging away from the stun.
Dude, that was a terrible stun
Things
by.
pretty clean.
Unless that was was that a stack stun?
Find any stability, right? And it's just not. It feels very volatile for them. We've seen a couple of like weaker weapons coming in here in all occasions.
Yeah, this next round's gonna be
Because it was definitely a counter or a stun that actually hit Concon. I don't know if it was Simon's stun or if it was Stax' stun.
So we're looking at econ swing, we're looking at ult swing.
I didn't look at full positions at the very beginning here.
Potentially 2 or more rounds riding on the result of this.
How's his curiosity? Peeking here a little. Go for the boombot, reveal at least early presence towards A main.
Oh, so they see the A main presence. They hear the zip line being taken down onto the south side.
I heard the boombot too. Nice push by Concon.
Izu was going for that walk because
Catching Izu.
of the zip line
T1 have been playing a lot of like late lurks as well, right? If I remember correctly.
to open up a potential kill for Concon.
Or late rotates for flanks, not lurks on
Is
defense.
also Meteor. Doesn't like that's available, and the ult going to be coming out on top. That's big, actually. Good info on this. There's a lot of players towards B. Do you dare carry on forwards? Gonna get the upgrade at the very least. Do you then pivot back towards A?
Yeah, gonna drop down the stun and start moving out of there.
He double drop smokes for a fake with the stun, and then they're gonna try to fight Buzz here. But he's doing it alone, and thankfully nobody's able to win that fight.
That should be the red carpet roll.
Redemption from Haven.
I mean, maybe they could read it off the back of the Cypher information that came through earlier. But yeah, the site's theirs.
Yeah, Meteor deciding to go on a flank, but he's stuck on a tripwire. Now EDG are aware of A main being a potential problem. They've got 2 players there.
Yeah, they pinged it
ready to
too.
deal with Meteor.
This looks like a meticulous round though from EDG.
Yeah.
It's what the doctor ordered.
The late insurance
And the shear also got
as
popped
well
on the
as
defensive side, so they know that there's somebody on top drop.
In Meteor though. Has a glance, Smoggy one side, 2 the other, isolates 1. And I don't think he makes it out of this alive. They're trying, but no one can trade in. Yes, he can actually. Stacks, I lied to you. He gives it a damn good go, but 3 more, surely not.
Yeah, let's try to peek one by one, eh? Yeah,
Back
let's go.
off for Stacks here.
There we go.
The time's just no good.
There's just no time to play, and Chichu being where he was just such an unknown factor. But these rounds are close, but this pacing coming out from EDG feels much calmer, much, better considered here on the approaches so far. I like
Well, we
what they
definitely
did
knew
there,
that
honestly. Yeah, a little bit off the back of Kong Kong.
Chichu was up there
But
because
the
the
read off that contact in A main.
The Vice had the shear wall up there.
That rotator, that flank coming in off of the audio of the
Oh, it was a
zip line to
camera
make
too, that was
happen
annoying.
in the first place.
The camera
And
pinged
then
him, he
because
turned
of
around,
the
and it
shear
allowed
now,
Concon to
they're
come out to get the kill, and that was
staying on
nice.
that side of the map. They hold on
Nice
to the
timing.
result, So Rolling Thunder is going to be available if they need that, because Team 1, they're just going for the half buy here, carrying over what they can from the last. But this is what sort of builds a very solid half for EDG. This is kind of what happened against them back on Haven in the second half when T1 got all that momentum.
It cements those foundations, right? It gives you that nice bit to lean back to. You have big ult on Simon here. Kung already lovely towards Buzz, but he can't escape. T1 want to crunch it, they want to have a
Dude,
little bit
there's
of
like
lift
way,
themselves.
like everybody's
And
in
they
so
pull the
much
trigger on
util,
the
bro.
ult here. That's wild. Stacks on the swing.
Everybody's in
Sounds
util, and
stupid,
Concon's
but
just
still
solo.
pretty
Like, where's the help to come in and try to
Izu was
fight this?
Trying to find some kind of a rifle. Now calls in Sylvan, so it's a Sheriff and a Bucky. Right flush with the smoke.
A Bucky here ain't bad, but surely it doesn't get the reward it wants.
They know the door's stuck open. They know someone's here.
They've got to be heads on a swivel about this, but they can't really disrespect the cycle on the smoke, the util coming out, so they peel away.
They're well called.
They're gonna go through drop. They're insane.
That's
Oh my
dangerous
God.
to say the least. But Chichu had the camera. I think he cleared the north side. It's
Observers
flippy as
ready.
you thought.
See if anyone's gonna just, be on the side waiting. No one is there.
I think they go drop. Because they know A main had been taken. Now they clear. No one had pushed out from B.
30 seconds left.
Good news for Izu is he's not exposed to the actual drop angle. And with only 25 seconds
They
left,
got Molly and
there's options
salvos.
to stall away with the Teo util to force players out into their crosshairs, but they're going on a walk too early. They've lost the timing to try and kill the spike.
Tap the spike, dude. They're about to salvo you. Okay, he's finally got the plan on time. Because they kept walking out towards spawn.
But Redwell, nobody shouldering this. Is he alone? Doesn't matter apparently. Gonna find Sylvan.
Okay,
Nice.
nobody's
On
activated
the
from the last
second.
map.
And the whole time, Meteor was pretty much
He's shutting me up
disconnected
from
this fight.
me
Kind of
criticizing
makes
him on
you wonder
Haven.
if it was going to be that B hit. It wasn't. The 3 from EDG. Navigating these puzzling problems very well. Meteor. Gonna make something out of nothing here. He's ahead of it. Meteor, thank you, Simon. There we are, EDG. Make it out of there with 2 standing. And again, it's not the flashy rounds that we know EDG can have.
It was actually the 2 players that criticized on our last map that saved the round here for EDG.
Right? I think that's what we needed to see from EDG. We know
That's why they couldn't help. There was the stacks.
But after that, where it's a little bit messy.
There was a stacks fault line that came in here
To call it through, go north side, identify that weakness.
from Sands into main, so they could move up with Concon to trade.
Now,
Respectable.
those ultimates come into play, so T1 are back on a buy, but EDG have Rolling Thunder. Concon can dip into the old Smoggy too.
Nobody's only one away as well. Like, they are all getting real close to that kind of full hand of impact ults. But Chichu, damn, that is clean. Yeah, Bars just gets his
that is
head ripped
nice.
off.
That was the showstopper to EDG.
Nice lurk up, too.
Contact, killing T1.
The wall saves him.
And I said they weren't flashy, and I've told you, an absolute porcupine. Bloody hell, what
Just slides off the wall and gets the pick, and they're about to get a flawless.
Runs in and wins.
I feel like I'm doing a disservice to the EDG players, being like, oh yeah, they can use these ultimates to secure the round. No, they just need guns.
That was the most EDG round I've seen. Just walked up, battered 2 of them, and we're like, sick. Kung, slide in. Yeah, can't wait to watch that one back. Good luck, T1. I don't know what's happened in between these maps, but someone's had a chat to EDG. They've turned up and they look pretty sharp by all accounts, right? For Simon, 1 HP. Stay on Simon for me. Is he LAN experience scanning round yet? Looking for
I mean, there's only so many
sighted
places
players.
he can be at this point.
right? I don't know if the crowd loves or hates a save,
Yeah,
but they
I'm
seem
not
thrilled
quite
by
sure.
it. They seem absolutely enamored with the idea. Oh, they love a save! Can't get
Sell it
enough.
out easier there.
But yeah, I want to see this replay. Like, look at these fights. Sick.
Oh, and it's right on Buzz's
Sick.
jiggle too.
And then Kung doing this is just... Yeah, this... Yeah, fair
Dude, I
enough.
thought he slid off the
Yeah,
wall. He
fair
just
play.
slid off the stairs.
That's
We'll take it.
3 just belting shots. Oh, one was through smoke. Good. Good. There's the crowd loving the save again. 1 to 5 though. What are you meant to do for T1 here? Because this does feel like EDG have started the ball rolling well, and we've seen this before, but they found these in a multitude of ways.
I'm still scared here, Chad. I don't think EDG's really out of this yet. Out of the pit to be able to like, close up this map.
To that 6th round was through a composed approach. They were playing the map well. It wasn't just heavily dependent on individual influence.
I think what T1 have shown now in a few of their rounds, especially on the ecos, but even in a couple of the buys, when EDG find a few openers and then the round resets, right? Because apart from the last round, EDG have slowed down the pace in the mid-round. T1 have started walking and trying to, you know, take advantage of some potential gaps. And I think EDG have dealt nicely with that. They've played a very grouped approach in these mid-rounds. And if I'm coming in here from T1, I'm thinking, okay, instead of committing to the flanks in the mid-round, let's commit to maybe some more limited re-clears or some heavier stacks, lean 1-3, 1-4 on sides of the map, because EDG have done a lot of re-hits.
I guess this also then does get brought into the bigger picture. It's quite early for this conversation, but we will start lightly looking at kind of map pool depth and best of 5, right? This is something where EDG historically
100% you should IC.
have got a very good record.
Screw your ranked
As we
teammates,
saw
just
today.
insta-lock.
Well, that
Even
comes
if you're gonna
around,
have
it
like
does
3
become
duelists
more
and no
relevant,
smokes,
but
you do it.
This would have to be a reverse sweep. If we're going to have the conversation at 5-1 here in map 3, it is a long and hard
Best
road
rifle
to
they got
hoe.
is the easy one in the
They can
last round.
take some steps
He's actually
towards
using it
it
with
here.
the stack where they're currently walking here with the EDG.
Actually,
He's,
looks easier
nobody was walking
on
that
close
alone with the
angles.
spike,
The
dude.
drone's gonna push them back off the side.
Info on 2.
Ultimate now.
Oh, surprised they felt they needed it. I felt it was already lined up, but Kung gonna springboard in, and why not? Meteor deleted. He's on the trade, but now he's in a bit of a predicament. Just kept safe by the smoke. And
They're gonna get all these fights in smokes. They're gonna get all victories in smokes.
Ult comes in. This is all getting sloppy. It's all getting messy. It's down to Buzz and Sylvan. At least for T1, as EDG and all that chaos just looks so composed still. They plant their feet.
He satcheled over. I don't think he got hurt. And he's got Showstopper here.
Once again goes over the tripwire, but he was hurt. Yeah, EDG full on holding him.
Oh yeah, they pinged it. They pinged it.
Going up 6-1 now, and you think, okay, Rolling Thunder may be an overcommitment, but they've been sitting on 4 ults for a while, so I don't mind that just to guarantee the round. It also did end up pulling out the orbital
Brimstone,
strike from
yeah.
Sylvan. So not a bad round at all, especially with nobody catching a couple of those real nice kills.
Okay.
Brimstone thinks it's all right.
You're right. Simon burning that one ult to
3 ults available for
ensure a
T1.
round outcome. Fair play.
Operator purchased Buzz.
Oh, dude, Buzz is right there too with the showstopper. Okay, they avoid this, right?
Oh my god.
Wait, they're baiting the showstopper? Wait, what are, oh my god.
But makes it away, bounding back towards the A side, but then as a catalyst, Kang just goes on forward, a little too wild, a little bit too
What are we
far.
doing?
And Buzz just in panic mode, just
Check
bumps
out
the
nobody.
ult. How has he gone here?
Just on his own, walked into
Nobody's
A,
alone.
out into sand, Meteor full clears him and takes him down. And EDG out of sorts in the round. They've seen 4 towards the A side, so they're going to speed up into B.
There's 0 ults left in the round for the attack side, and then a Steel Guardian for the retake. And now they're stopped by the wall.
Should be everything they need to get back on the board.
That's a spike held back here, can't even get the plant fast.
No smokes available either, so this is great delay from the Vice wall.
To try and go through tower to try and get the cross, but the cross is, it could be threatened. They know that operator could have been
Big
in
pick by
play.
Chi Chu.
Swing
Hold
together.
up.
All good, Meteor just comes crashing back down to earth. And slow lurk coming into play now as well. Layers upon layers here. Chi Chu trying to hold the line. Pressure towards CT. It's Smoggy waiting over towards that dice side too. Chi Chu's got a lot of eyes on him. He tries to fall away for a second, reset the tempo over T1.
Big fight by Smoggy.
Smoggy succeeds.
Try to
Cuts
stop
off
the run up.
approach from Dice.
With the molly
Hurries
misses.
over the head, but Chi Chu's reposition might just be heaven sent, but he's been hurt. Oh, but it doesn't matter. Oh my god! Chi Chu!
Chi Chu. Yo, DT, you did it, bro. You fucking did it, DT.
Felt fated.
DT, you did it. You banned a bot.
Unbelievable.
EDG had no business winning that round. But it's Chi Chu and the Red Bull clutch to carry it through. I mean, look, Buzz gets the classic kill. Nobody tried to take that timing. But then
Oh, you
from
still
getting
can't
that
click the thing? That's weird.
And then the reposition. Oh, T1's going to be kicking themselves.
Smoggy had an
Shot on Buzz,
important
giving
win
Chi
there
Chu
against
that
Stax
window.
and got that.
In fact, he pathed all the way around. EDG.
Shaking their heads too, despite them
Signs of
winning the
life
round. That's
here,
funny.
right? Heart starting to beat a little louder. 7-1. Gonna go down without a fight.
T1 have walked all the way up on nobody. This guy's way off sides. No one to help him out, so EDG have to speed up on the other.
You got info and double push on the bottom, and then the raise on A main though, so that's pretty good. They should be ready for Buzz here inside A site.
Early. The main danger man would have been Meteor here. Buzz! Oh! 3 big kills! I was talking about Meteor. I'm sorry, Buzz. I wasn't familiar with what you could be doing here, but Kung's still alive. Buzz, have you got more for us? Kung forced to pop the ult under pressure. Looking to thrive! Buzz! He looks out of his mind right now, supported by Meteor, but what a round!
He's a headhunter! He's a trained assassin! Buzz just wills that round to T1.
How's he done this?
Dude, I'm the worst caster cursor in this fucking industry.
The precision.
Oh, that's poetry. That is poetry.
적군이 한 명
Oh,
남았습니다. 달성.
Christ. But that is a bright spot. in
And
a
if
very
anything,
dark
thankfully, that's only the
T1.
second round for
Their
T1,
second
so...
round, it's the only one that they've really
But
had
that's not a
individual
moment that you want
upswing
Buzz
on.
to start
Other than that,
activating
it
now.
has been the EDG show here on this side, and again, Kung looking like he's just been given a red flag to a bull. He is just running this map.
All the way up in towards heaven. T1 spot him out, anticipating it somewhat. But he's not abandoning the angle. Look at the confidence.
Still pushing.
He just keeps fighting. Maybe this is that confidence builder.
That-
Just
what
going
is that,
there,
though?
getting their faces
Okay, he's got
right,
friends behind him, that's
moving
why.
it up, T1
But still.
putting up a fight now.
That's the spike. The
What
spike
are we
is
doing?
in spawn.
Okay, well,
Yo, what's up, foe?
that might have been a little bit.
What
too
happened the
far.
second map of Haven was nobody and Simon getting just kind of owned.
He's regrouped back into the
Bad
B
macro
site,
by
out
EDG on
into the
rotates on
spawn.
defense,
There's no way this
and
gives
they were
him
just
a
exploited by
Right.
T1's
Give him the
consistent
spike up.
inserts.
One enemy
And also
remaining.
Buzz. Also Buzz.
Nobody. Needs to 1v3 here. Gets the spike, has 40 seconds. He's going to know where one of these two players is. Probably not the second, but he's going to hazard a guess that B's the
When
best
getting
chance
carried.
for him.
What are you doing about DT? He was.
Earlier in this one.
He tried to keep it alive on the first on that second map of Haven.
He could choose to hold at the end of this. Outnumbered 1v2. This is by
But that was
no
so much
means
overheat,
simple
dude.
for T1.
I did not like that fight towards spawn.
But so does nobody. Good stall here.
That was not coordinated. I guess they were trying to do a fault line or something, but I don't know. It didn't feel like there was enough for Con to get that type of space towards spawn.
Shouldering the angle, and they're going to see him on the cross. That's huge from Buzz. That now puts Stacks in control of this, to keep control of the push through, to buy them time. They have to respect the util on the spike itself, and a 1v1 is not what you want to be giving. Stacks needs to do the dance. He does the damage. You're going to get the defuse, but
There was definitely, I think it was definitely like a tilting aggression. I would have to agree with that, DT.
how this opens up even an
Because now, like, they're having two ass, like, not two,
Stop it.
but this is an ass round after what Buzz just did. Sort of gifting rounds to T1 right now.
Back, and you saw what happened once the floodgates opened in the second half of Haven.
No. Why am I feeling this like the calm before the storm?
But, like, that round where Buzz got the 4K, nobody got information on two players pushing down tree and one pushing down towards A ramp, including being Buzz on a sheriff, and we were not ready for him.
It's not impossible, but it's certainly improbable.
They all took Sands and just never watched that smoke, and then Buzz was able to lurk in
Nice.
Come on.
to the A site, and that's how you answer back.
Ever since that one sheriff round, he's been lights out.
More of that. Keep it coming.
That's a great start, though. Like, nobody's actually doing a great job in these duels
He's got problems
against
just
Buzz
about
when,
everywhere.
again, he's
Hong Kong's
been
slipping
caught with
the net.
util in
They
hand
know
on that
he's
second
this
map
far ahead.
quite
So
often,
Simon kinda doing
or
that.
just
It doesn't
badly positioned,
give away that there's
and
a
not
player
using the
this
best
far up
util
and
for
off the
Tejo.
leash right now. He's behind the
And
wire.
right now, I
He's
still
trying
don't think that he's
to
using the best
style.
util on Tejo,
Saves the day, though.
but at least he's able to shoot, man. He's shooting
Gets
hard.
his reward. And Tillman's still staying alive, dodging around every piece of util. Meteor now digs in deeper. Izu in support. T1's trying to come together now. It's 4 rounds.
Dude, this is going to be a 3-0. EDG just, like,
Beautifully. Bright Sylvan, the last
let the
second
pedal off the
was able to
gas and
save
are
his
just
teammate up
giving
in the tower,
rounds.
And then the reposition to group and play off one another. They're now within a spitting distance. And almost missed it because he was trying to stall out main with the molly. No one thought that.
Yeah, but, like, I didn't think we were going to just gift rounds, DT.
And Pansy, this round is going to
I thought we were able to gonna be able to stay calm despite what happens in the rounds.
EDG ready to attack into B.
EDG, step by step. Getting closer now. Chi-Chu.
At this rate, they're just going to try to Rolling Thunder into the site again, maybe, yeah?
Yeah, that's a big amount of info as well.
Because nobody's has defaulted A lobby basically every single round trying to take that fight.
But again, they do have Simon's ult here. That could be brought into play. And they're just going on this one. This feels brazen. It feels bold. This feels mad. Is there any place to
That's
be
a big
safe?
push.
No. EDG storming the gates. Izu trying to
Sylvan in
bring
the
it back
smoke.
in, but lost in the
Sylvan in the
As
smoke.
is Sylvan. This is madness. But
Sylvan in the
T1
smoke.
coming out on top here. 3v2. Suddenly, Brimstone ult comes flying in from above.
Sylvan is so good.
Smoggy. They ain't got
He
long
avoided
yet. They
2
got
ultis,
47
smoked
seconds
himself
to
out
figure this
to not
out.
get stunned, and then get that
Slightly,
pick.
just gone ahead and left it.
This
Using
is,
their final
dude,
smoke to try and threaten some kind of a walk up.
that was
Pretty soon they're gonna
very
have to
nicely
start
played by
running and
Sylvan.
Make their way over into A. And the post plant, it's not going to be so easy. Looks like Smoggy, if he can get the spike down, if Simon can toss that over to him, he'll have the ultimate, he'll have the molly. But they still can't just play off-site. They're going to have to fight T1.
Trying to make that cross.
What happened here, though? Why is there a death
Simon
here?
Spawn.
To slip CT. Having a fight on
Is
this.
that Concon there?
Trying to be
Because he
the
walled this.
instigator,
They
the
double ulted
difference
this, and
maker.
Concon went through here.
This is
Why not
brutal
make sure that
angle to try
the
and get more than one on, and
B side is
Smoggy,
crunched and opened up?
He's gone away with the reposition, doesn't get spotted. Stacking up now. They want to fight, they want to ball, they want to force their
That's
hand.
good.
Simon gets one,
That's
but
not good.
Not enough. T1 closing the gap on the
I love the idea of the orbital strike to push these guys out, right? But why are you going here to watch this and not making sure that you're high-low on the double push forward?
Something special towards the close of this half. You can feel it in the air. They can
You
taste it.
ulted and you gave a 2v1 for T1 to swing against one player here and a 1v1 to fight here. Instead of catching them off guard on a 2v2 and then the best you have is like a 1v1. Worst comes to worst. Dude.
Red Bull gives you wings.
I think T1's winning this 3-0, chat. EDG have not been looking good since Bind.
Got you. At Verizon, trade in any old phone for iPhone 16
Their Haven
Pro
defense was not good, and
get iPad and Apple Watch Series 10. All
they just lost their cool since the Buzz 4K.
on Verizon.
Since the Buzz 4K Sheriff, they just did not feel confident anymore. Yeah, I never really noticed that until you mentioned it, DT. But he quite honestly, he still looks very collected, but it's just like he feels like he has to make plays to keep the team alive. Because if he's going to be able to make a play and get like one or two, then you're trusting Chichu to get into the clutch. It's the most surface level analysis that I could think about right now in terms of these results.
5-7 now. The scoreline becomes imperative. There's hope among this T1 side after a rather daunting start here. EDG came out swinging, Ender. They looked great in those first early couple of rounds, fantastic. But then the gap closed.
Yeah, they were so active, so confident, until T1 started just playing these side holds instead of throwing it away all on the flanks. It all really started once Buzz got the Sheriff in hand. He stole the round, he had that eco with the 4K, 4 headshots. But EDG can still equalize. They still come in with the advantage.
3 headshots, 1 body shot.
Still favored territory for them.
But still got the 4th kill while he was stunned.
EDG now, pressure. Starting to mount. Starts with a pistol. This could easily close up.
If this trick gets broken, I want to see him like fall back.
Stark contrasts as rewards for winning this.
Nobody is all on his own. This is such a hard spot to play. Do you jump up? Do you get into smoke? He's looking for timing.
Yeah, feeling like he wants to be influential or maybe just wants to stay alive more than anything. This is now, ooh, a shot for Kung Kung. Isolating Buzz. The plant is in.
You should grab food. You're gonna grab more Oreos? Don't worry, you can grab Oreos, and I'll be careful with the bots.
Far away. He's gonna be such a big problem.
Yeah, Izu down the line could be an issue, but Smoggy aware. Lovely from him. Heads upward. Sylvan fights out towards. Oh, Meteor! Relax now, Smoggy. Gonna keep advantage to EDG with the defuse coming in on the second half.
Wild that it comes.
Oh, by the way,
down to
chat,
1v1
if you know Doug,
again.
send him a happy birthday. He's probably still sleeping right now, so I'm gonna send him a happy birthday.
EDG finally breaking up that string of rounds that T1 had found for themselves. Kong Kong finding the opener too.
Yeah, it felt like a necessary breath here.
All right, sounds
Like
good,
a
Icy.
little bit of a breath of
Thanks for
fresh
stopping
air.
by. Have a good night.
The fact that Smoggy caught out Izu felt huge to me.
Happy birthday.
Because that could have been such a big impact player to come in late. A little bit of util still in play. I mean, Meteor and
Here
Sylvan
is
tried to make a
your
damn good go of it. Got real
birthday
close.
gift.
You can see it. Real close. But a solid step for
Team
EDG.
won
Up to 8.
the lower.
You can see that there's no
finals.
hurry for T1 to try and over-invest here. Just going to be that Sheriff on Meteor.
We'll see if EDG can keep shutting Buzz out of these rounds. Apart from the Sheriff, he's been fairly low impact.
Chichu's not in a good spot. I was gonna say Chichu's not in a good spot.
Are they gonna
Dude, these
steal
guys are getting
another
classicked
eco?
again, dude.
Do this. You don't do this. There's no
Oh
way
my
you
God,
get away with
dude.
it again.
What
Right,
guns
we've got
did you
2
give? You gave a
Bulldog.
bulldog.
We've got SMGs. We've got util. EDG now Level in numbers.
You
as
gave a
well.
bulldog and it's in Meteor's
Super
hands.
forced back. They're trying to find their fight towards Arcade, but nobody does really well here. Now it feels likely they're up towards the tower side. Kung wants to take the space. He's having a go at it. And yeah, he's
Beautiful in the end.
His marked man. EDG weather the storm. It got a little dicey. They deliver and get up to 9.
Great util on that tower re-clear.
I just felt that there was going to be a moment that could have happened.
Nicely too.
That they were going to convert a full classic run again.
And sure, even when things get a little bit difficult, nobody's going to be there as some blade insurance. But I think the buzz thing might be real. Again, half his kills.
Steak and
just came from a
potatoes? Dude,
single
I'm
round with the
jealous.
Sheriff.
I never had
Hong Kong's had his number.
7:18 a.m. steaks
Few of
before.
these, now on the defensive side, facing up.
How do you
to
have your
these early
steaks?
fights.
Medium rare?
T1 geared up for a split over into the B site.
They're paying
How
this.
quickly they end up taking this. Seems to be fast.
Yeah, it looks
They are
messy,
trying to
doesn't it?
cover up like the
They can
angles
always
that
shift gear, but
Chichu
now
could
they
be
wanna
playing.
go, especially with Buzz doing this, right? This is quick.
Yeah,
Chichu
medium rare is
right on
good.
the line, but
Medium rare is a
he's
good
managed to
shout.
make it out of the maelstrom pretty much alive until then. Buzz
Again, dude.
big, back to
Wait, what
the
did my
map,
screen just turn
side
dark?
side takes control. T1
happened?
there. That's a quick plant. They are instantly on the back foot now.
EDG showing 3 players coming in
Dude,
on the
these
flank.
guys playing these
Looks like
positions are
Simon
not
got
it.
Cut off by the wall too, so they have to slow down, take their time. And T1 have completely shrunk away from this.
It is still just the bonus here for EDG, right? But you don't want to see 5 against you. 5 walking out with all that cash, all those prizes. And Sylvan might be the one to stop it before it starts. Big flank, big timing. And a whole lot of players to do some big damage to. Nice between him and Buzz. Now can close, not this.
Call it
time.
now
No
for
more
T130?
weapons to be taken away. 4. Make it out of that round.
I'm just trying to
T1.
rethink how they could play this for EDG. Because I understand that Chichu is playing like different spots because they could get just like salvoed into heaven and he can't really play the game up there. Because you can salvo and have Buzz satchel up there and that gains all the space. Which makes it very strong and they almost have to play give up heaven
I like what we've seen
or
there.
play
We've
different
seen
spots on the B site.
geared to go
But if you're not
through.
playing in
Now,
those
Silver
corners,
coming
in the boxes,
Kung
canteen,
now,
behind
what
smokes
is
and trying to
ready
swing
for
back
him?
out,
Is
you're
that
getting
something
fault line,
we're
you're getting
gonna be
flash in
leaning
sight.
towards early in this game, stamp that authority on there. He looked almost over-aggressive to an extent, right? Really trying to stamp his authority on that first half.
Now the idea here was a quick refight if it was going to be another.
I do agree
smoke
that the mental
breached
game's
on
definitely in favor of
Hong
T1
Kong
so
Arcade,
far.
But now they can quickly rotate over. Drone's going to spot the one player, but EDG aren't going to be fooled at all. They are ready to stop this.
Who
hit in
picked up the
its
orb
tracks.
here for T1?
Let's hear that though. We talk about Lambs.
Sylvan
a
or
little drop.
Stacks?
Affordable, but now a little uncomfortable. Buzz can still just go in for it. Oh, he's hunting him down! But he lets one slip. They don't know about it. Buzz still going, still trying to find his man. He's lost him in the smoke.
1 HP.
He's lost him in this complete madness.
Oh
It was
my
Izu in the
God.
end to come out of the bloodbath alive.
Just insanity.
Dude,
I thought
Buzz is so
Buzz's
good.
Entry pathing was perfection there. Going into the smoke for the first kill, then turning around to help his teammates. Hearing all those rotates coming in. You'll see his
Look
POV
at
here,
this.
right? This kill then turning around, because you know that the defender's going to be flooding back in from those sight smokes.
That was sheer
That was
pandemonium,
huge
though.
by
Look at the
Izu
amount of
too.
bodies that died on that site.
Oh, T1 are feeling it. They got this.
Of course, just enough worry. Just enough.
Mughal is like zero answer after his assistant coach
They
like pointing
have
what's going on.
numbers Still, we're at 7-9. But when we talk about pressure, I know the Deaths did as well at the start of the day. We never really put Team EDG as someone to feel that pressure. They always thrived in it. Actually, if anything, got better in it. Now we've got a real challenger in the form of T1 here, who seem unfazed by all of EDG's past accolades. And they are getting close on this scoreboard.
All right, sounds good, ET. Enjoy the steak,
Sort of
bro.
wild, right? T1 coming in with.
This makes me think that the
tournament as Pacific's #2 team.
a G2 versus T1 would be kind of banger.
First match against Vitality,
wouldn't it?
You discount them almost instantly. Like, what are they doing switching around their roster? Like, it doesn't make sense. Play with the guy you stuck in first. Everyone looking foolish after what Sylvan and his team have been able to do since then. 6-1 this year with him in the
I don't think they
roster.
ever had a chance to play against each other either.
I mean, this combination of old and new, right? Buzz and Stacks have been together since the Vision Strikers.
They only
day.
played Red Bull
Hayes
home ground,
rejoining now with Izu and Sylvan, the younger players.
which T1 won 13-11 on bind.
In moments like this, still
Wait, this
managing
is
to
kind of
step up.
fun.
It's
This will be a
nothing short of
fun
impressive.
grand finals if that happens.
You look at the buy.
At this rate, with
EDG,
seeing how
gotta
EDG is
feel like
playing
this could
and
be an
seeing the
eighth
form of
now.
T1,
It's
I'd
no
rather have
fault
T1
here,
in
though.
grand finals at this
Could
point.
change things. Smoggy gets a kill.
Yeah,
He's done
two
it with the
teams that are
orbital
like on
strike as
form,
well. A lot could be had here.
going toe to toe
T1 as well.
for grand
To
finals.
4 players.
There.
Hong Kong's hero rifle is up in arcade. And it's a little difficult for T1 to exec into this B side without any pressure on the north side. So either move back into A or re-clear underpass, you'd imagine. Unless you're willing to commit the Rolling Thunder to it.
If you are going to commit to a hero rifle, give it to somebody that could shoot as well, like Chichu,
T1 backing from this.
so you could use overdrive.
A little bit worried that they're walking into a bit of the unknown towards A. So we do have this push up from nobody, but it is just a sheriff. So Meteor's going to win that one.
It's too readable. Nobody does this all the time. T1's prep is there. They're unfazed by it. Light buy rounds have not been working for EDG.
Simon, nice play from him. Dealt with by
Only
Clark,
got the
but I
second
like
one
the
there.
idea.
Would have been
Had
sick.
to make a quick play, but still, this is 4 standing and a plant now on their side. Kung Kung is en route through by Dish, I guess, but
That's a
what
first
they
big
did
kill.
need. Smoggy now has
Give him a
the
weapon.
ball.
Give one of your teammates a weapon. Start orbital striking while you're pushing forward with the
Chuck
overdrive.
the rifle over to Chichu and pop the laser hands if he wants to.
They are playing so far off site here. Look how deep T1 are sitting. They are banking on
They're playing the
stacks
lineup. They
to
need to
be
herd
their
that up.
backbone here. Kung Kung, he's going for it. He's absolutely going for it.
They got it at half.
Take it off the defuse for now.
The other one has to
They're
stick.
going
Okay, they got it.
They have to get
They got
back.
it. They got it.
The volley.
Oh no, no, no! They don't got it.
Oh,
Oh my God, they got it. The lineup and salvos just gets it.
T1
Just
throw
barely
2
gets it.
ultimates
Oh
into the
my
post
God.
plant. Combo the utility. And just by a sliver, EDG are able to full stick it through.
God, that was close. The util, as you said, a fraction of a second earlier could have been the difference on this.
That was huge by Smoggy as well.
And here it is on completion. Blooming heck.
0.9 seconds that he got it, dude.
What a Red Bull clutch for him, though. He'll be over the moon with that, keeping EDG now up to 10, spurring them on forward. But there's a fight! Izu slicing through them, Smoggy and Kung Kung left in tatters.
Oh, they're not letting
Now the
EDG
side looks
rest.
vulnerable.
Nobody is sped up on the flank, broke the wall, and now is going on the zip line to approach from the north side. So EDG have to slow down the retake. They can't be flooding out here. They need to wait for nobody.
Thing is, Izu didn't plant, so he doesn't have Armageddon, but he's got
Izu's
salvos.
Might be a checkmate on nobody, though.
It's been so good. today.
Nobody's dead,
He
and then he
started
got
this one off.
a guaranteed round for
Might be
T1.
the one to pretty much. He's at least going to identify where nobody is. It does force the hand now of the other two to start working forward. Peekaboo brings the surprise. Izu just holding the space.
Beautiful,
Nice and
beautiful by
silver.
T1.
Shut down the account. It was down by a fraction before. This time, 4 players standing for T1.
I just
That
can't
puts him back on an
believe
eco.
what Izu is able to do consistently.
They're 2
The
rounds
shut,
away.
the shutdown
Possible
instant
laser.
coming
Yeah,
out
see
from
what the duel is today. He's
the
still
shutdown
putting up numbers. He
instant
still has
from
rounds like
EDG.
this.
Oh, sorry, from T1 after
2
EDG
rounds
stuck
away
that.
from all even. I'm going to tell you about the money. If you can't see
They
it,
are
you'll see it
strong.
now.
They are
It
looking
ain't
strong.
good for EDG. We're down a sheriff.
Thankfully,
We're on
there's still 2
classics.
rounds grace for EDG to maybe
This is
start
looking like maybe 9, and then we're 1 away. This
putting
game
things
could
together
close up
and like
here.
really try to calm
But
down.
T1 still need to stick true to this so far. EDG dangerous as ever. Have a look at Kung Kung already out and about, taking his walk, stretching the legs. They have a read, but they certainly don't have the site control now.
It's just every round, EDG going for these flanks. Nobody always pushing out from the south side. The ultimate's being thrown in. EDG are going to get the kill, play the 4v5, but they've only got 3 sheriffs to their name.
They are
The
actually
wall,
scrapping for
they
this
see
one.
for 1.
They are
This
actively
allows
trying
Kong to
fight
move
all
lower.
this with very, very little to their name. Nobody
But he's moving
has
lower with
so
the
many
sheriff.
players in front of him. He doesn't
Get
the shot
one.
he wants. Nice
That's
in
good.
The end, but outgunned, outnumbered. T1 trying to come together, but EDG
There you go.
from
That was
nothing,
perfect there.
Making mountains out of molehills.
Dinked.
And Meteor about to be outdone. EDG.
That play right over here. Was this nobody?
11 rounds.
That was the biggest thing.
Just love watching
Pulling
EDG
down
play.
3 players,
I mean,
including
to
2
our
from
Bristol game,
underpass.
3-0'd.
And he gets 1 kill on
And
top of that
you're
before he
tossing the
dies,
ultimate
allows
into
Kong Kong to
a
get
round
underpass to get the kill.
5v5 with absolutely nothing.
and upgrade a weapon
Master
to get a
250 for them.
2v1 here.
And
And it was a nice try by Meteor to isolate those 1v1s, but he got dinged through the box.
Combination of the stun and the Brim ultimate.
But this person right here, nobody, respect.
Nice
I apologize for criticizing you on the last map on Haven, but you have been popping off this this third map. You have been popping off this third map.
Felt that might have been a bit of a slam
Yeah,
dunk
Autumn was
almost.
definitely mad on that one, Xander.
Teed up for T1.
That's a thrifty round to win. That's super important right now by EDG. You got sidetracked on YouTube? That's hilarious.
That's a showstopper.
Where you're watching.
He can come flying out from drop. EDG have called this though. No
Camera's
one's on
watching it the
site.
whole
There's
time,
three
though.
Players flanking on the north side, and they can potentially speed this one up. Nobody's home. This rocket surely doesn't find anyone. Chichu needs to get out of spawn.
Yeah, all good.
Oh, like the music? Dude, that's sick.
Their south side. They
That's
know
sick.
EDG have to be pushing, and it's Meteor to find the first.
Kong! He's left in bits. Beaten and bruised. He can't make it through the thorns. Meteor holds his
And what is
ground.
this ult after,
We are
man? What are we
pouring everything
doing?
again into this one. Chichu, Simon, nobody.
Dude,
There's not
they're
much
just
more
they're
you
just
can
throwing
do.
their own rounds
Meteor
for
is
EDG,
just
man.
out of this
Like I don't
world right now in
I
this
get so
round.
mad about how they're
Chichu
playing
and
these
nobody trying to pry its
retakes.
final players out of these positions, but they're well set up. To be able to divide them now would be spectacular. And it doesn't look like it's to be Chichu fighting tooth and nail, giving everything he has. But he has
Oh,
no
here-
bullets,
this
he
is a
barely
champ's
has
rifle you were
any
talking about,
HP,
right?
And he's certainly running damn low on time. T1 taking another step back here at 9-11.
What's the money gonna look like for EDG? It wasn't pretty going into that, and again, they're just gonna have two
They want a
rifles.
thrifty, right? So they should be okay. This is like a half buy. Half buy Guardian rifles. Chichu, if he has a Guardian, should be
Rounds
winnable.
like this. So good.
Look at what they've got. It's a Bulldog, a Vandal.
Oh, dude.
Yeah, it is. They made it work with less before. How do they
But their
paint
coordination
this
for retake, dude.
masterpiece
Like,
now?
Might be
dude, I'm
ult
criticizing
before
nobody
Thunder.
again with his Armageddon.
They committed an ult last eco, and they
They
won.
never got control of this,
Find-
and he
yeah,
already
okay,
started
so this
ulting.
one
This
Kong
is,
That's the rifle.
there's a
Gonna
lack
be
of
now
communication
etched
to
into
like
their
hold the
minds.
util.
Pick up the pace. Smoggy goes unchecked. There's still a threat here. There's still a big chance here. Good trade though. Stack's gonna keep it at least on even footing, but Smoggy still in the smoke. T1 this time isolating the players, and Smoggy not able to make much of that position in the end as T1 barrel closer. 10 rounds now, nearly in touching distance to EDG on 11. They've got a buy in hand here though, EDG. If there was a round to make it matter, to make it count, it would be now.
I just want to know if EDG are going to change the playbook. They have just done so many of these flanks trying to blow open the rounds. But I think T1 have dealt with it so nicely. They've identified this tendency of EDG's. They're clearing out their flanks, and yeah, EDG are getting some rounds here and there, but it's not like T1 are shocked by the things EDG are doing.
Oh, nobody. What a start. I mean, feels like he's prayed for that one and someone answered that time. But Buzz quick to business. Straight up towards tower
Both
here.
play inside side again.
This is awkward. No
Flash can
control
kind of own them.
going
Flash
south
did
side.
own them.
Moving forward on a
1 for 1 at
Nobody's
least.
still ratting it out on center side, but T1 are knocking down the EDG
These two
members.
anchor players, dude, are, I mean, they're trying, but
Told you it doesn't matter the numbers,
you lose
doesn't
so
matter the
much space
outcome.
after when these two guys die because you're
Takes away
so
Silver,
long on a
now
rotate.
brings it back to a 2v2, but the spike is down. The time is ticking. Can they find these two players?
salvos are probably in the next 10
icon on
seconds
the
too.
side,
Yeah,
the
10
young
seconds.
gun of Izu beside him. And now it's all about timing. Izu's trying to stall them out. Buy time!
That's so
And he
nice.
takes away Kong Kong's head,
Now he's got salvos up
leaving
too.
Simon in a world of trouble. A 1v2 that he can't find, surely. Tries to make it count here, but he's lost track of Stacks. And Stacks, the man with the plan, brings us back to 11 apiece. T1 having their wishes answered here. And EDG.
Dude,
running
EDG's
low on
crumbling,
time now.
chat.
2 more rounds for Stack and Buzz. This is their 10th international, their 10th global event they have attended. They have never made it to the final. The best they had back in 2022.
Yeah, definitely, Xander. But the thing is also like EDG have not found a solution yet into this split from arcade and late lurk here on tree. Yes, even if you get this pick from nobody, they have no way of stopping the arcade hit and buzz on the top. And they're trying to play out in the open, but like, dude, at this rate, fucking play 4-1 and put your Cypher on A.
In these moments, 11 apiece, EDG scrappy throughout. Can't say they haven't been. First two maps, take it or leave it. This one, they fought.
Like, what's the point of trying to play?
Doesn't get close enough against T1 right now. The string of rounds they've gone on.
What's the point of trying to play turtled up?
And the buy coming back in for EDG is not.
And playing retake.
They've been suffering from that lower end of the money.
On turtled up on weaker side and retake on your stronger side. Actually, now that I think about it, that round where when they played 4-1 with nobody on this side, they played it well, right? He fell back into spawn, and they played the flood retake, and he got scrappy, but it's back and forth. But I think it's a good approach to it. But this having just two players anchored inside the site, just trying to anchor as much as you can, they're counting on this too much.
Always willing to face up and take a 1v1. But now you just need someone to step up in the heat of the moment. This round, eyes on Kong Kong with the hero rifle.
The icon for the side, Kong Kong as well, right?
I don't know. I feel like they got to fight in the mud for B, just like they are in these retakes on A.
Now needs to stand tall. T1 head first here. Looks like it looks explosive. It looks direct. Smoggy somehow needs to find something. He can't find a thing. Meteor, Buzz coming together in unison, sweeping the side.
Dude, this Stinger gets no kills.
Irrelevant to outcome. They could finish this with a flourish and make it up to 12 with 5 standing. EDG might have just watched this map slip through their fingertips. Nobody's position revealed.
They just watched the last two maps flip, man. Like, they should have had it in Fracture, but you know what? Props to T1.
T1 have run the gauntlet in the second half. Pushed it to the finish. EDG, they only have one more chance left after this.
Props to T1, dude. They need this rifle because Kong Kong bought the last round. He forced spot down.
But it leaves you with a heavy heart here. EDG tantalizingly close, but the team to make it to 12 is T1 taking the advantage here. And now one round
Believe in OT? I don't know.
From the grand finals.
I haven't been convinced with the Armageddon from nobody.
It is T1 riding the momentum.
So I don't think they're going to be able to get the best value out of that ult.
Stepping in with 3 of the best ults in the game against an EDG with barely anything. They will have to dig deeper than they've ever had to before to steal this round back to push OT, and even then it's not over.
And they're actually playing 4-1 on A side.
Now the calm before
Crazy.
the storm. The
But it's a good read.
the mayhem. Buzz! The first draw blood, but Smoggy still stands. Does he get to live?
Grab that orb, grab that orb. It'll get you ult here, Smoggy. Grab that orb.
Now EDG stepping into
Oh, he didn't grab the orb.
Nice try, but they're holding on here. EDG resilient to the end. Sylvan left in a 1v3. This man's been good. Probably one of the most intellectual players we have seen. This time, he's up against an EDG who are protecting that
This is
spike
smart.
like it is their most prized possession.
He wasn't even on
This is watching this. You got the ropes. Door opens up. They get you all the info.
Oh, EDG, Smoggy, so calm under such pressure.
They won without having to use their Armageddon.
We go, OT.
I did not believe. I definitely did not believe.
Just when you think EDG are down and beaten, they get right back up. And Smoggy, no less. I mean, you could say anyone else's name on this team to step up in a moment like that. The fact that it's Smoggy trading out his duelist when Kong Kong falls, taking those 3 kills, repositioning, holding firm in the post.
What they needed. It's a lifeline.
They got him to use Cypher ult, but it was, I mean, still using ult on Cypher last round, it's good because you confirmed at least where the last guy was. So it gives you a chance there to really set up against Sylvan,
Those
but
silly ultimates, just good old honest Valorant, and that's where EDG thrive.
damn, Stacks almost got owned. If the
EDG's
fault line
turn
actually hit
on
him.
the attacking side here.
EDG, remember that Buzz was posting up an op on drop a lot.
That's so
Spike
crisp
down
though.
B.
Kind of playing that almost off angle, aggressively
Wait,
shouldering
he's still
it.
walking up with
Need
Spike
to walk in
alone.
there. I love this angle from Buzz.
Yeah, Buzz, this feels a little bit new. I don't think we've seen him do this too often, no. And almost brought it down like a guillotine, but Chichu survives. Nobody now thrives.
Hold on.
They take towards the B site. Surely a plant on the cards here. I don't think much can deny that. We've got a flank
Plant
far
save,
away.
flank trip gets
Yeah, the trip
broken.
line, that's gonna spot out Stacks.
But they're
EDG
pulling out
wants
players to
full
fight this.
plans.
That's a big fight by big win by Concon.
That's the man that you need
Because you gotta
here.
say you're putting 2 out there, so you're actually thinning out this to give a chance for Izu to get something here.
No silly ults you were saying earlier. Simon's got one for himself. He's got full utility. Nobody as well has util to play with. This would need a miracle for Izu. And time is not on his side anymore. For EDG, a necessary break from what was an arduous second half. Clawing back in, game on, and it looks like this round over. Izu sprung in the air. EDG
Oh my god, dude.
striking first in OT.
First time we've seen EDG on a map point all day.
It's crazy. That is crazy.
But it's in these moments when masters are made, when champions are born.
I don't even know how to react to this game right now.
Heights before and now with advantage. Heading into the 26th
This is so
round,
scrappy.
Hongkong's decided to go for a glass up. Seems like a timeout's going to be called from T1.
Glass op, where would we use it?
But honestly, this defensive side has been EDG's
Down
weakness.
tree?
They only won 3
Down tree to
rifle
fight
rounds.
Meteor in a 1v1
Rounds
because
even.
they haven't really been adding a lot of players on tree side for
I don't think
T1.
we ever saw the op look.
I think they had
Hongkong. That could
much
be a
later or early one lurk,
And leading this conversation
and Knight
was
might
actually
give them a
Stacks there.
chance to get an early
Little bit
first
of
blood.
input from the coaching staff, but Stacks the one to kind of have a
So if
challenge
I'm
for Warriors.
EDG
Like,
using an op,
try
I'm
and pick him
putting
up here, get him locked in,
I'm putting
get him
Chichu,
focused,
so I'm putting the
try and either
Cypher
bring this back to
and
a
the
double
Neon
OT,
on B.
or try and prepare for whatever EDG's got in store with them.
Hey, it makes sense.
Op
They've been
this
around
line,
from the beginning.
rotate back towards the A side, anchor up A,
Synonymous with the
anchor up
phase
B,
of
sorry, on
Valorant
solo and
history,
play for 1.
but has never been able to reach that final peak.
Sylvan has
Ever since
60
Vicious
assists,
Strikers
nice.
went to the
Yeah, he's owning.
global stage, right?
He's
It just
owning.
wasn't the
It's not
same
easy for him to play
story
Brimstone
for
2 on
that
this
team,
map.
For Stacks or for Buzz. This is about delivering on that.
Okay, so when I said
For
2
so
and
many
3,
months.
they're playing 5-0.
Spot on. I am seeing Kong switch.
They're
off
playing
that
5-0.
glass cannon there.
Oh yeah, they're not
Ready to
using
go,
it anymore.
Switched out for the Vandal.
Oh, Pansy, they are 5 players on the B site right now.
Oh my god. Well, I think we're about to have a 5v5 on
What a
B
combo.
pretty much.
Izu.
Izu. There's nowhere to get up.
Oh
There's
my
no-
god. Oh, nice,
no,
Concon.
not anymore. Concon puts him in their grave and reminds them who he
Oh, run it.
is. Sends
Get that
them
guy off the
scattering.
ropes.
Meteor trying to dig in.
Yeah.
Concon, he's not letting you escape.
Oh my god.
EDG, still alive.
All I needed to do was not believe in EDG for them to push this finally to a 3rd map or 4th map.
EDG have entered the building. EDG are here to play.
Wait, was Concon not fist bumping his team?